What's up guys, welcome back to a new Dying Light 2 video, and before I get into the actual video, I did want to say that I have started a Discord. One of the viewers suggested this. I might pop up that comment on the screen here. If you guys want to go ahead and join that would be really nice. You guys can talk to each other, talk to me even, and you will be 100% guaranteed to get notifications over there as well for my videos. I know YouTube will be on some bullshit sometime and not giving you guys notifications. YouTube has just been like that for years now, but if you do go over and join the Discord, you will be 100% guaranteed to get all the notifications. Other than that though, let's get right into the video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how exactly my first playthrough of Dying Light 2 is going to go, or how I think it's going to go as of right now. Now obviously I can't really say how exactly my first playthrough is going to go because none of us have the game yet and don't know what happens in the story. A lot of this could easily change based on how different characters in the game act, how different people in different factions act, and how different events in the game happen and surprise us as we go along. So basically my plan for my first playthrough is going to be to try to stay neutral with all of the main factions. I just want to stay neutral with everyone from the start of the game and not really give my allegiance to anyone right off either, and really search for a faction that I really like. And my preference would be to look for a really small faction, one of the wildcard factions, Techland has called them. The only one we know of so far would be the Untainted. I think there's going to be a lot more interesting factions out there than just the production of drug enhancements. Definitely interesting if that's something you want to go along with, but I think there's going to be a lot more interesting of factions out there that will appeal to me more personally. So yeah, I definitely want to find throughout the story. I don't know how long it's going to take. It might be about 30% through, it might be about 60% through when we find all of the factions, but I really want to find one of the factions that appeal to me, and I would prefer it to be a wildcard faction like the Untainted, a really small faction. And I want to go into this faction and sort of gain their allegiance and become maybe even a leader or just a main person in the faction. And what I want to do is turn this faction into a complete powerhouse. I love the idea of bringing them out of nowhere and surprising all of the other main factions. From there, after gaining the allegiance, or maybe even before becoming a main role in that faction, I want to pin the other main factions against each other, such as the Peacekeepers and the Scavengers. So I would really like to pin them against each other in a situation Techland gave us. I've talked about this in videos before, but it was with the Untainted fighting with the Scavengers and the Peacekeepers through a pool, and they did mention there is actually a way to pin like the Scavengers and Peacekeepers against each other and win the pool over with the Untainted. So I basically want to try to do that with the whole game, with this one faction I end up finding in my playthrough hopefully. So yeah, I want to turn the main factions or any other threats to this faction against each other, playing both sides of them really, and then I'm just going to lead this faction out of nowhere and just take over everything, and hopefully from there the story turns out okay and everything turns out. And this is also, by the way, assuming we can do all of this. I assume we're going to be able to do this to some degree. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it exactly like this. I'm hoping we can, but we'll see once the game comes out obviously. So yeah, that's basically just my rough outline of what I want to do on my first playthrough. Now, that's just as of right now. This could all change just off of all of the characters in different factions and how they're exactly going to be behaving. But yeah, that's my plan as of right now, and I'm thinking it really will stick as long as the game goes how I expect. I mean, the only way I'm going to get rid of this is if I change my mind by the time the game comes out, and like it's going to be plenty of time until the game comes out, at least like 4 months. That's the bare minimum. Or if one of these other factions, such as the Peacekeepers or Scavengers, really win me over, or I really like one of the main leaders in the factions or something along those lines, that's the only way that's going to take me off of this course of thought right now. And I think there's about an 80% chance this will actually happen on my first playthrough, as long as everything lines up as I think it will. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about today. I mean, I'm not going to lie, these videos are getting harder and harder to think of. I mean, video ideas on Dying Light 2 is getting harder and harder the more we don't get any news on this game. That's why I'm really hoping we get something on June 22nd at the showcase. I will be live streaming it, as you guys know if you watch my other live streams. But it really is just getting harder and harder to make more videos, but I'm still trying to stick with it. I love making these Dying Light 2 videos. I love that you guys watch them. I love everything about making these videos, but it's just getting harder and harder. But I'm going to try to push through until we get more news, because I know if I push through this era and we get more news, then it's just going to be up from there, and like 100% growth of the channel, and everything is just going to be so much better. But if I can just get through this and we don't have any news, I know it's just going to be worth it so much in the end. As always, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please join the Discord so you can get those notifications. Talk to me, talk to everyone else that watches these videos. The link will be down below for the Discord. The link for my Twitter will also be down below. And I also have a link for the Patreon. You can donate if you want. I don't want to force anyone to donate. We have one patron of $5 a month. But if you are thinking about becoming a patron, my plan right now is basically to just gain enough money until Dying Light 2 comes out, so I can go ahead and do a Dying Light 2 giveaway on this channel for someone who might not have enough money to actually buy the game. I think that would be really cool if you guys want to go for that. And obviously any other extra money, if that was a thing, it's just going to go towards the channel or anything else that would help the channel out. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. Like if you enjoyed it, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next video.